how can we offer those translated transcripts to our students where they can hear directions or feedback in their native language? And that's what I'm going to show you first. So creating a sticky mote, that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm on the Mote Learning Zone, and one of the biggest celebrations that I used to have as a teacher, and now in Long Branch especially, was National Hispanic Heritage Month, something that celebrates all different types of cultural aspects of Latin Americans, everybody around the world who is of Hispanic heritage. I have the Mote Chrome extension installed. Now, you might not see it in the top right corner, but it is there, and now it's going to open up. Okay. So I'm using the Chrome extension in my Chrome toolbar. You don't see that, but you do see the Mote recorder right now. They've recently added a remove background noise option that you can toggle on and off as you listen. But now you also have speech to text, which is wonderful to provide that transcript to your learners or audience. But now this is where sticky motes come into play. I'm going to click on record on URL. You'll see that active icon come underneath. And basically what's going to happen is the mote that I record and share is going to bring people who have Mote installed to this web page. So I'm going to record a brief sample message right here and just make it very short. Hello, families. I hope you'll join us in participating for this Hispanic Heritage Month activity. Hit the check mark. You will have the opportunity to change the title up top here. So I could say National Hispanic Heritage Month activity, and you will also see that transcript underneath. Now, for the purposes of today, I'm just going to try to do this quickly, but that Mote link is actually copied to the clipboard right now. So if I now were to paste this link in, so I'm going to act like now I'm just receiving this link as a listener. I'm going to paste in the Mote link and watch what happens. You'll see this quick landing page, but with Mote installed, I'm actually getting brought to that activity now with the option to move around the Mote player, hide it if I choose to do so, go back to Mote to see it a little bit more specifically. But again, if I hit that X button, it's hidden, and then I can bring it back as well. But for me, the most powerful aspect of this is that ability to hit that American flag. In my demographic, Spanish is the most spoken second language, where now that is in Spanish available to any listeners. And I can now hit play. Hello, families. I hope you'll join us in part. That's my English version, but watch what happens if I hit the play next to the Spanish flag. This is also a newer feature.
Hola, familias. Espero que se unan a nosotros.
And I have to say, I cut it a bit short because I'm trying to get in as much as I can in this short session. The accents and the quality of the bots that read messages are actually very good on this website. So imagine the ability to share activities with families through a Mote link where it brings them directly to that page, and then you can kind of have an explanation in their native language. That would be causing homeschool connections to be going through the roof as far as I'm concerned. So I think that this is just a really easy use case to really include families in a new way that would be interactive and engaging for everybody involved, really allowing students to have better attitudes about school and making them feel more included in a classroom community. So that's just one way of doing it. You know, if I'm talking about some other opportunities, I would say, how about to celebrate an amazing grade, you're sharing a sticky mote on your Genesis parent portal or your Power School parent portal. You could do the opposite as well. Let's say that there are some academic concerns. You could also then share a Mote link attached to that parent portal and then provide those instructions in multiple languages so that parents knew where to go and knew what was expected of them to check their children's grades. So sticky motes to me is one of the great integrations of this platform. And if you want to kind of take a look at this in a little bit more detail, you could check out that video on this slide.